Okay, today we are going to be learning and reviewing polygons, and we're going to be working with the internal angles of different polygons. But first, let's review what a polygon is. So a polygon is a shape. It has a closed plane, figure with sides that meet at their endpoints. So an example might be a regular polygon is a polygon that all sides are congruent or the same length. So an example of a regular polygon all have the same length and side. They're congruent. These little lines on the sides of the shape show that they are congruent. So right now I want you to pause the video and I want you to match up the shape with its name. So we have a hexagon, has 6 sides, so that is F. We have a pentagon, has 5 sides, so that is B. Triangle has 3 sides, so that's E. Quadrilateral has 4 sides, so that's A. An octagon has 8 sides, so that's C. And a heptagon is D. Polygons are classified by the number of sides. All corresponding parts are congruent. Each pair of sides and angles are the same size and shape. This is the symbol here that we used to show congruency. So if we look at these 2 triangles, we look at their matching sides. So HG, so HG is similar or congruent, to UT. GI is congruent to SU, and IH is congruent to ST. So those little lines show you which sides match. Then we have our angles. So we have angle H is similar to angle T. Angle U is congruent to angle G. And angle I, 1, 2, 3, is congruent to angle S. So we can say that triangle HGI is congruent to triangle TUS. So polygons are named by all of their points. Or their consecutive vertices. So we have our quadrilateral. We have E, F, G, H. So we would name it by using its points. So now let's get into the interior angles. So we're going to look into and investigate our interior angles. So we have our triangle. It has one triangle inside. So it has 1 times 180 equals 180. We have a quadrilateral. Remember that it's made up of 2 triangles. So we have 2 triangles. So we take 2 times 180 equals 360 degrees. So a triangle's angles add up to 180. The quadrilateral adds up to 360, which we know because most of our quadrilaterals have 90-degree angles in each corner. So 90 times 4 would be 360. What about a pentagon? So we have a pentagon. And we can get 1, 2, 3 triangles and a pentagon. So we take 3 times 180 equals 540 degrees. And we have our hexagon. And we can get 2, 3, 4 triangles in a hexagon. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 triangles. And if we take 4 times 180 degrees, we get 720 degrees inside of a hexagon. Then we have 7 sides. We have a heptagon. See if I can draw that. We have something like that. And we connect our lines. Three, 4, 5 triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 triangles inside of a heptagon. So we take 5 times 180 degrees to get 900 degrees. And then we have our octagon. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, that's a horrible octagon. And if you are able to connect your dots in your octagon, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 triangles. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 triangles inside of an octagon. So we take 6 times 180 degrees and we get 1080 degrees inside of an octagon. So really what we do is we take the number of sides, so N stands for number of sides, and if you see, each time we did what? We subtracted 2 to find out the number of triangles inside. So you take your number of sides minus 2, then you take that number times 180. To get your degrees. So now how are we going to use that? So we can use that information then to find missing angles inside of polygons. So we know that we have 4 angles inside of a quadrilateral, and now we're going to use it to figure out what the angle is that we are missing. So we're going to take a quadrilateral has 360. So we know that 3x plus x plus 93 plus 87 equals 360. Oops, my x turned to a 4. So we take and we combine our like terms first. So we have 3x and x and 93 and 87. So 3x plus 1x is 4x plus 93 and 87 is 180. So now we're going to work backwards. So we minus 180 from each side. So half of 360 is 180. Then we have 4x. We do the opposite and multiply, and we divide, and we get 180 divided by 4 is 45 degrees. So now we know that this angle is 45 degrees, and this angle we would take 3 times 45 degrees. So we get 15, 12, 13. This one would be 135 degrees. We can always check our answer by adding them all up to make sure they equal 360. So we know that these two equals 180, so we have to make sure that these two equal 180. So 135 plus 45 would equal 180. We're not going to worry about this example because this one gets a little bit too much into algebra for our level. So if you have any questions, make sure you join our daily meet group or watch some of the other videos that I've posted on interior angles, and I hope you guys have a great day.